everyone. Welcome out to Skater Khrushchev Memorial Raceway. We're here for the DWRL All-Pro Dirt Series. Got 4 events for you tonight. It's going to be the No Champs, Pure Stocks, Dirt Modifieds, and the True Series, as usual. Covering this first race, the No Champs, I'm going to have my associates, Quick Cato Kendrick, Cato Quick Kendrick, either or, Kaz Freshy, and Falk Rao. I'm going to toss it down to Kaz Freshy, who has the No Champs Pure Stock points. Wow, tripped over that one. Go ahead, Kaz.
Thanks, Suku. We'll take a quick look at the points. Tonight's points is brought to you by Falkweiser. Reminding you that just because Falk drinks it, that doesn't mean you're good enough to drink it as well. After 8 races, Fred Koolhoven is at the top. He's got 332 points. Second place is Michi Rossini. He's got 326. So pretty close battle. He's about 6 points back. Third place is Hemi Lover 53 Sock with 322. Definitely in range. Fourth place is Kibo Monroe with 278. Took a week off last week. He's fell behind. Fifth place is Luisito Avon with 200. And rounding out the 8 cars in the running for No Champs is Yoshi Mochi, Skylar Moonwall, and Bill Padalo. So let's take a look at the starting order. Here's Cato Kendrick with that.
All right. On row 1, I guess I'm going to go over the inside row, and Fox going over the outside. We're going to swap. In first position, we have for FK Autosports, the number 2 of Fred Koolhoven.
In second, pardon me, we have Michi Rossini in the red and black Redline Racing, number 99.
And in third, we have the 53 of Toast Racing's Hemi Lover 53 Sock.
Outside row 2, Kibo Monroe in the number 71 black and white Lead Paw Motorsports car.
And rounding out the field, in fifth, we have the DWRL fan, Skylar Moonwall in the 72. All right, looks like we're getting ready to go racing.
This will make for an interesting pure stock race here. Real small track. Not a very big field, which gives them room to move around. But be curious to see how everybody goes. Hopefully they have the sensibility to not keep their foot on the gas pedal the entire way around.
Yeah, it's a short track with high banking. Makes for a lot of good racing, as we see, as they're 4 wide for the lead, completing lap number 1. Looks like Skylar Moonwall is going to have it, but he's got Hemi on the inside going in turn 4. And also Michi comes up on the inside, and they're 3 wide into turn 1 for the lead.
Michi tries to keep the inside line there while they're battling in front of him.
Looks like Hemi Lover snuck out. Kibo Monroe and Michi Rossini were side by side. And looks like Kibo broke away from, or I'm sorry, that's Skylar Moonwall. I was getting my red and black cars.
Yeah, his new paint scheme, black, blue, and white.
This is a good track for racing because a lot of times if you're on the outside, you can just stay smooth and build up some momentum and actually make it work on the outside, especially if the guy on the inside has some issues with the wall like Kibo Monroe just did in 4th.
And one thing you'll see a lot of, too, in this race and probably in the next pure stock race, a lot of cars, when they dive down onto that flat spot real quick, they're going to slide up. Or at least it might happen. It's all based on their speed and their timing, which will open up a lot of opportunity for the driver behind them to sneak around and make a good pass. A nice wide open pass, which is sometimes tough to do in these cars with their usual close fields.
I noticed Hemi Lover, he drives it in pretty hard and takes it down on the apron, and he slides, but it kicks his rear end out so he can, make it onto the back straightaway.
Yes, and he's holding about a half-second lead, 2-car length lead over Fred Koolhoven, who remains in second. Fred's doing everything he can to try and find a way around Hemi right now, and as he just overdrove turn 3 a little bit. Here comes Michi Rossini, who's chasing him all the way down. Looks like he's going to make some contact with the inside, and that's going to push Fred high, and Michi's going to take over second.
If you want to catch the leader, you usually don't battle too hard. You try to be smooth.
And they're coming across the stripe on lap 12. The current running order is Hemi Lover Sock in first, Michi Rossini in second, Fred Koolhoven in third, Skylar Moonwall in fourth, Kibo Monroe in fifth. That's as of lap 12.
And that's halfway through the race, 12 to 25, as Michi is working on the back of Hemi Lover Sock. Hemi in that black and purple car this week. Got a new paint job over the past week. And Michi looks to be faster at this point.
Yeah, he likes turn 3 and 4. Comes out of there pretty decent.
So it looks like Kibo Monroe might be catching up to Skylar Woomall there, battling for 4th place. He keeps kind of getting his nose in there, poking around, and then backing off. So I think he's just waiting for an opening. He might have just found it.
Oh, Hemi looking for the lead. See if he can hold it down.
Yeah, Mishi taking a look on the inside. Hemi's not leaving him a lot of room. Really wants that.
Like you said, Kaz, that outside line, you can still keep momentum up there. You don't have to drive the inside line.
Absolutely. It looks like Mishi got it done on the inside. He's going to take over the lead.
Slid a little bit up there.
7 to go.
Oh, that's what we were talking about, the sliding on the flat line.
Yeah, he drove it in there a little too deep, but he holds some momentum on the outside. That was a good move there.
And he had enough room to close the gap.
Yeah, he just drove it right down to turn 1, took the inside. Hemi's going to try and drive it in deep and get the inside ball. Looks like he's going to lose second. Yeah, because of that. Here comes Fred Koolhoven. Takes that spot away. Well, Kibo Monroe and Skylar Moonwall are side by side for 4th. And Kibo looks like he's going to take that for the moment. And Mishi seems to be checking out the front as he comes by this time. It'll be 3 laps to go.
Koolhoven is definitely points racing right now. I think he'll probably be happy in this spot because he wants to keep as close as he can, you know, to the top.
Kibo Monroe is working his way up the field. He is actually just about to challenge Hemi Sock for 3rd on the 2nd to last lap of this race.
Yeah, white flag this time by.
Mishi's all alone in front. It's like the battle's going to be for 2nd as Hemi
This might be a good battle.
Yeah, Hemi and Kibo Monroe. I'll try to go.
Oh, there goes
Fred.
Kibo.
Kibo scores it in.
Can he get it?
It is Kibo Monroe at the stripe.
Wow.
Side-by-side finish.
That was a great finish.
Got him by a nose. And 4th place is going to be Hemi Lover. 5th place, Skylar Moonwall. So Mishi Rossini, Fred Koolhoven, Kibo, Hemi, and Skylar. That's your top 5. Mishi Rossini with the fastest lap with a 10.25, which is a very fast lap. And yeah, with that being said, we're going to get our gear on and go racing here in a second. And we'll take a short break and send it to Sukuming when we get back.
Drink Fogweiser.